me on, huh? Yeah, we here.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, and they are in full roar as you get a look inside Lumen Field in Seattle. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Chicago Bears and the Seattle Seahawks. One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
For this life, I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch him work, watch him hate, watch him learn, can't relate. Watch his game. Check my name. Watch him slip, watch him slip.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Ezekiel Elliott, the ball carrier.
To the defense for stringing that play out.
The 28-yard line.
They gave up no cutback action. You know he was trying to dart through.
Brings up second and 7
to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield.
Pass.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time.
Brings up
and sometimes against that,
down.
you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Allen from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there with third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Check 55, Mike. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
They'll run on first down. Gibson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. Gibson. Second and 2.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And they get him down to him before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing this, they
42-yard line
defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense. Someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Kaepernick's pass.
Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it second and short.
Gain of 9.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Mike 52, Mike 52. Here we go, get off the field.
Here's Kaepernick. He's going deep for Brown. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Big stop, G.
On second down, here's Barkley. He's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Barkley. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on it quickly once more. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
This size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now Kaepernick throwing on second down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive.
Big ass. You got tight. You got tight right there.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. This one to Jerry Jeudy. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
40-yard line.
91. Watch twitch.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2.
Pickup brings up second and 2.
Jump. Alert 3. Watch the edge.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he stopped immediately there.
Antonio Gibson.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a third and 2.
No gain on the play. Makes it third and 2.
Gibson. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Clock running under a minute to go. The score is the 11-yard line. On first down, Gibson. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Gibson, the ball
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
7-yard line.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On second down, Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6.
No gain on the play. It's third down and 6.
No score after one on EA Sports.
No score.
So they need 6 yards here on third down. They're 2 for 2 on third down tries so far on this drive.
Check 55, come on. Check 50. Watch the out. Watch the out. Move. We got it. 55. Coming.
Kaepernick now to throw. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And yes, they want the points. So they want to climb the middle. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone, take away. Take the points and keep moving.
Seahawks 7.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0.
to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle around twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you
Ezekiel
have,
Elliott, the
that they
ball
touch it
carrier.
on this possession to try and
Tackle
get things
made at the
moving.
38-yard line.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically
gain of
end up in
16
the end zone.
yards.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
53,
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to be stopped up quickly.
Ezekiel Elliott on the
Just a
carry.
yard up to the 39.
Rashawn Evans on the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice
1 yard
job there by
gain.
the defense,
Brings
not
up
allowing him to
2nd
get to
and
the
9
perimeter.
at the
But that means your
39-yard
defensive
line.
ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd and 9. Allen. And he will find his big tight end over the middle.
Complete
And
to
that'll
number
wind up
87.
moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be
24-yard
made at the
gain on the
Seahawks
play.
37.
First down,
catch for him in these
Chicago.
playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort. First down run with Elliott going to go for
Elliott, the ball
about
carrier.
4. 2nd and 6
He's taken
coming up.
down at the
At the
33-yard
end of all
line.
that hitting and
4
hollering, it was a
yards on the
4-yard
pickup.
run, so the offense is going to go back
2nd
there and
and
feel pretty
6.
good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now Elliott. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 26. 7 yards there, good enough to move the
And the
sticks.
Bears first down.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. It's right around the 6. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
First and goal,
That one
Chicago.
goes for 24 yards. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there on 2nd down.
Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure the blocks. The field one ended up going backwards.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. And he'll get into the end zone.
Ezekiel
Touchdown,
Elliott, the ball carrier. Touchdown, Chicago.
3-yard touchdown
Greg Zuerlein
run.
lining
And
up
the
for the
Bears are an
point.
extra point away from tying the football game.
His
And
kick
it's up
is
and
good.
good.
That ties the game at 7. Greg Zuerlein set to kick
So
off.
we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll
The
carry
Seahawks
over the
take
back
over
line of the
first
end
and
zone
10
for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided he wanted to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fool them with the inside run.
Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up second and a yard at the 48-yard line.
Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Deron Payne on
And
the
the big fella
stop.
stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. They end up getting stuck twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down.
Cameron Jordan made the tackle. No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
They do go for it. It's Kaepernick. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down at 46. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Check 52 's the line. Squeeze, double.
On first down, Kaepernick. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Cameron Jordan able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Intended for Saquon Barkley. Incomplete. He was covered by Steven Nelson.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Kill.
Throwing now is Kaepernick. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. So after the INT, it's Allen. That's complete to Mooney. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half.
Bears.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This is a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goal. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
Line set to kick off.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Nifty running by Barkley there on 1st down. He scoots forward for 7 yards, sets him up nicely, 2nd and 3.
Brought down at the 30-yard line.
No matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll go to Barkley again. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he takes this all the way down to the Bears 33. 37 yards. They went with a nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. It didn't hurt him stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you take a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
Brought down right
Payne, the big deep tackle there to make the stop. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Check 37. Check 37. Easy.
They'll try the left side. It's Gibson. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but
at the
there are
17-yard
times this
line.
game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that 1st half.
The great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. There's one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start.
15-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
And 8.
Again, it's Barkley. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Again, the ball carrier.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Hey, watch the screen.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. He needed 3, he got 2. Now that will set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
Brings up 4th and 1.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Get one. Ship. Watch the ship.
They'll run forward, Barkley. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. A solid pickup of 5, and 8 yards solid. 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. And he gets halfway
Barkley at the ball
from the 4
carrier.
down to the 2-yard line.
Brought down at the 2-yard
From the
line.
2 now, 2nd and
Pickup
goal.
of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Slam.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead.
The defense hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard run first in the regular season, got his first touchdown here in the playoffs.
Makes the score Seahawks 14.
Great article in the paper this morning, basically saying that they would not have won the division without him. And he's not the only piece. I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main cog.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams
Number 21, Ezekiel Elliott.
Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us.
It's a gain of 8.
They throw in that
Brings
big
up
chunk
second
play right
and 2.
away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Not much there. Maybe
Ezekiel Elliott on the carry. Brought
You know that
down
old
at the
expression, it's
35-yard
not my
line.
night.
A gain of
It
2
hasn't been his
brings
so
up
far.
third
I
and
don't know if the
less
legs are
than
a
a
little bit
yard.
heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Forward. Looks like he did not make it. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively.
No gain.
Likely forces a punt situation on 4th down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. This is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks will get the football back in outstanding field position. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. A first down carry for Barkley.
Number 26
on the carry there. It'll be second down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady game.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. He's at the 40, the 20, and they will score. Pick 6 for Bears. Touchdown.
Greg Zuerlein lining up for the point after.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me.
Makes
Who
the
picked up
score
that pass?
Bears 17.
Oh, you got to have those great skills
14.
back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house.
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
And this return will not positive as it gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive. And they'll probably help them a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early.
29-yard
To let
line.
him get settled back.
They told us they got
second
confidence.
and
That's not a
8.
problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there. It's a first down.
Seahawks. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Monday. 52's the mic. Watch the curl. Wipe it out. Hey, check.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. That's going to be caught by Jeudy.
Kaepernick's pass.
5 yards on the catch. Brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5.
I think it's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
At the 43-yard line.
It's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
52's the mic. Go.
On 2nd down, here's Kaepernick. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 37. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. Into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play.
Saquon Barkley.
For a second there, I thought that might be big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Mike 52. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
Again, it's Kaepernick. And he rifles one incomplete. Antonio Gibson, the intended target. That takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hey, 91. Mike 52. Wild Bill. Move. Motion.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Here we go, D. All day. Defense, all day. Check three. Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic. Watch the run. Easy.
Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 14. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
Check 15. Shift.
They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Saquon Barkley on the
So they'll
carry.
come up after the gain of 7 on 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. Barkley.
Barkley
For the
again.
first time tonight, he's going to be held up
Steven
at the
Nelson
line of
on the
scrimmage.
No
He's having a
gain
big
on
game
the
running the football, but that
Third
will
down
hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3.
That's good.
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to change with Barkley. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Just shy of the goal line.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts.
Brings up second.
That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's third and goal. Here's Barkley, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks have once again taken the lead. It's good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Seahawks 21, Bears 17. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce down to the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
Elliott, the ball carrier.
So much of the game today,
He's taken
for
down
hybrid
at the
players, guys who can do a combination of jobs.
on the pickup.
And anyone who plays a strong safety position now more than ever is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes, and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker
at the
make that play.
37-yard line.
Second and 2 is
A
prime
4-yard
time for a
pickup
little bit
on
of a
the play.
gamble, isn't it? Open up the
First
playbook, go
down,
play action,
Chicago.
toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Throwing on first down is Allen. That'll be caught by Cup. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Good job, fellas. Good job.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Gets through and now an opening. 20, 10, touchdown, Chicago.
Ezekiel Elliott, the ball carrier.
Ezekiel
Touchdown,
Elliott
Chicago.
with his second touchdown
Rex
of the
Irvin
night.
lining up
And the
for the
Bears
point
have
after.
taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. If there was a time to break off a nice run
kick
like
is
that,
good.
it was right here to grab the
Makes
lead in
the
the
score
fourth.
There's
Bears
just so much
24.
stress on a defense in that
Seahawks
situation
21.
because you're looking at the clock. What are we guarding against? What's the first thing, right? The strike
Rex
to the end
Irvin
zone.
set to kick off.
Instead, they come back and hit him with a run. Block it well, and how about the physical run he made? Terrific job finding his way to the end zone to give him the
The
lead.
Seahawks
And
take
they will
over
not
first
get a
and
chance to
10.
return this one
At
as
their
it's
own
through the end zone for a
25-yard line.
touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view.
Given 10 yards there and back by the nose of the football. Back to throw. Over man, he completes it to Judy. Kaepernick contain him to just 4. Second down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
They'll look to throw. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts.
First
as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Back to you, back to you, back 91. Coming to you. Easy. Check.
Now Saquon Barkley, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get it behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and 11 now.
What we got? 91. Check.
Back to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield.
Kaepernick.
6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up the 3rd down. So here we go. On now is the kicker, Chris Boswell. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called the entire game. He's over there by the net. But they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never a done.
25-yard line.
Prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them inbounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late. Overtime in a playoff game. Awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only 1 period is played. We could call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
Switch.
They'll start out on the ground with Saquon Barkley. And from the 25, they work this to the 29. A gain of 4. Short gain there to start overtime.
Almost a tester play,
4
wasn't
yards
it?
on the
Wanted to
pickup.
see
Second
if
and
the guys
6.
on defense were going to fit the gaps the correct way, because we're in overtime. So it's not just physical tiredness out there, right? Mentally, are you still doing what you're supposed to do? And they were up to the task on that play.
And certainly fatigue on both sides of football. They'll keep it on the ground. Barkley.
It'll
be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Mike. Check 55, Mike. Watch the screen.
First throw of overtime for Kaepernick. Got a man. It's Judy complete. He's going to lead the first down yardage to the 35. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Crunch.
First down. Barkley. And he'll take this one for about 4 to the 40
on the handoff.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready and looking for the pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 31
on the tackle.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
3rd and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up.
He's coming. We got
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
On the carry.
He lost 2, and it brings him
behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I know you're toward the middle of the field here, but still, 4th down this distance. You got to punt it right.
That's definitely the first instinct because you said, okay, let's just put some field position, make sure we don't lose the game here, turn it over in a key spot. But if you feel really good about your trigger guy, if you feel great about him having the ball in his hands, let him work his magic.
2-yard line.
Excellent placement. And at that match, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determine that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. It's like, what did they do? Shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Made on his own 5-yard line.
And while they hope to continue this drive,
brings up 2nd
it's really
and 7.
already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that they have to punt the ball. They've done so with that first run.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They go down lead again. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. They have 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there. And then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He was brought down.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Again, it's Elliott. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks 15.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 on the Seahawks 16-yard line.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. Now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. So we'll take a break with them and be right back. This is Elliott. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Ezekiel Elliott, the ball carrier.
Had some success here in overtime with this open drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to them.
Greg Zuerlein on for the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they head to the sidelines, we'll head to this break on EA Sports.
Wait, hold on to it now.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. To the shotgun snap to Allen. And this is caught. It's a touchdown in overtime.
Cooper Kupp.
And they are marching on to the playoffs. And Charles, if you